Hey guys, what's going on? Drewzy here, back again with another South Park Phone Destroyer video and another week of Gold League here for Team Wars, as I'm going to be recording and discussing and breaking down my matches for you guys again this week, like I've been doing the last couple of times here in Gold League. So this is a really weird bracket for us this week. There's only 4 teams in our bracket this week. So we have ourselves, 6 Samurais, Delete Facebook, and Chef's Recruits are the 4 teams, as I believe there's only 16 teams in Gold League right now. There's 18 teams in Gold League. So that was kind of weird to me that there was at least a bracket of 4 when you can only make 4 leagues that had 16 teams. So that means that maybe 2 leagues had 5 and then the rest had 4. I don't really know how they broke it up. If any of you guys are in Gold League, let me know how many teams you had in your brackets, because again, we only had 5 in ours. So we only have 1 team in the top 10 in 6 Samurais out of this week, and then we're in 11th. Chef's Recruits are in 17th, and Delete Facebook are in 18th. So it's kind of neck and neck now at the top here with ourselves and 6 Samurais. There's only myself and 1 other person to compete this week, so depending on how my score goes, could continue to be the separation between ourselves and 6 Samurai, but it looks like we may be able to hold off and win this week, because I don't know how many people they have left to battle. But here is our Team Wars deck for this week. We did go with Energy Staff. We went with Enforcer Jimmy. We went with Father Maxi, which is probably a very popular favorite for a lot of people. We went with Program Stan, Rats, Nathan. We then went with Warboy Tweak, 4-Ass Monkey instead of Douglas. We did not go with Douglas as a team because nobody likes Douglas, right? I'm sure there will be some Douglases that we will possibly have to face, so that is where Mind Control will come into our favor most likely. Then we went with, of course, 6 Element Randy. We have him at level 4. That's what we got him at. Then we went with Juice Scout Ike and Robo Bebe to round it out, which is a pretty similar deck as far as what this deck looks like to what most teams probably ran. I do not recall the Rats. Maybe Cyborg Kenny related. Cyborg Kenny was the option there, but we felt with Rats we could just cancel out Cyborg Kenny most likely. Although Cyborg Kenny played with Robo Bebe or Nathan could be able to be the counter to that most likely. So we'll see where this goes and what we're able to accomplish here. And yeah, we'll just try to hop into some matches, see how we're able to do with the deck, and hopefully able to pick up some solid wins for my team this week. Alright guys, so here we go with match number 1 against LC something from, of course, Delete Facebook. We got LC Delion from Delete Facebook, which is one of the groups that we are playing in our ladder. So I'm going to go with Priest Maxi here in the back first, obviously get the tank out first. He goes immediately with the Prophet Douglas right off the bat. 4S Monkey is played, but unable to do enough damage to stop. So we're now at a deficit of a bar and a half basically being gone. But we'll see if we can make a comeback here into this. So 4S Monkey unstopped, goes to New Kid, does a good, decent amount of damage. Now, obviously, Father Maxi is going to get a little bit of health back with his heal there. But we've got my Priest Maxi out here. We've got Robo Bebe in the back. Figured to get a range unit out in front. I waited for the freeze to go into there with Program Stand before I played the Randy, so I can have Randy to be able to do an insane amount of damage here, hopefully, to Father Maxi. We lose our Father Maxi, but we still have a tank-like unit in front. Now we're going to go with the Rats. I decided to go with Warboy Tweak here because I really want to get Father Maxi off the field and get the ability to take those Rats out as quickly as possible, because Robo Baby was focused on Father Maxi. This probably wasn't the best play for my Rats here, but primarily I'm trying to distract Nathan and Robo Baby to allow Randy to get to the New Kid. I know that I'm just boosting up Robo Baby, but my Robo Baby able to survive being 1 level higher. I've also now got Warboy Tweak doing a little bit of poke damage here from distance to the New Kid. I've also got Robo Baby attacking Nathan, able to kill Nathan and get 2 hits on Randy before Enforcer Jimmy with that slow spawning animation able to headbutt her to death. So now I've got Program Stand. I know I can't use his ability there, which I'm okay with. I'm waiting for Randy to get a little bit closer to my New Kid, or to focus on Program Stand here first, which he's able to do. Now I get my Enforcer Jimmy out here, able to stop him, to be able to use his ability as well as freeze him quickly with Program Stand and be able to do that quick attack damage that he has. He's going to go with the Gizmo Ike, so I'm going to go with Nathan in the back side here to help deal with that swarm. And we're hoping to take out Program Stand. We do cancel him out. Now I've got Enforcer Jimmy on New Kid with low health. That's going to be more than enough damage to take it out. Even though Father Maxi is going to try to heal it, it's not going to be enough. We're going to be able to take bar number 2. So I got Father Maxi coming up here to protect Nathan as best as I can. And here he goes with the Prophet Dougie again. This time I have Mind Control in play and in hand and ready to attack his New Kid easily. I play the Energy Staff in the back to get the energy up to know that this match is over. Get him with a good little laugh there because he thought he could Prophet Dougie me a second time. I know he was waiting on that. He hadn't seen the mind control from me, so I'm not sure if he knew if I had it or not, but I'm pretty sure everyone in this one had it. And now they've got this massive swarm coming forward. Nathan and Enforcer Jimmy are not going to be anywhere near enough to stop this, especially with Warboy Tweak in the back pocket. That's a GG victory for us here in match number 1. Alright guys, moving on to match number 2 against Naughty Cleric 185, I believe, from Six Samurai, another person in our bracket this week. And I do not know what Six Samurai has to play because I only know what the Elite Facebook had, so I do know that they had the Dougie, but I'm not sure if Six Samurai does as well. I do know they don't have Father Maxi by playing PC Principal, which I think PC Principal for a lot of teams was probably the better choice, just with his damage potential over Father Maxi. Yes, Maxi can absorb more health, has a little bit of the healing as well, and is more of a true tank, but PC Principal with these low health new kids at only level 14, a level 5, level 6 PC Principal is going to pack a wallop of a punch, which is why I'm trying to delay it as much as possible. Nathan's bomb isn't going to be able to push him back with him being a tank unit. I go ahead and get Ike out here to try to do as much poke damage as I can, as well as get a little bit of energy back in return. I don't really care if Juice God Ike dies. Unfortunately, though, Robo Bebe is going to get that kill. Going to get the freeze off there from the program stand. Naughty Cleric goes with the mind control with this stand, which was a smart play. And I tried to get Father Maxi out in front to defend. It was slightly late, but I knew that even if I got it out in front, by mind controlling my program stand, gave Naughty the ability to double freeze me with either his program stand or mine, because I believe his had the freeze. No, he didn't have the freeze. It was only halfway there, but mine did. So by the mind control there, even if I would have gotten a unit in front, like say I put Rats out in front, which probably was the best play there, not Father Maxi, because Maxi didn't have enough time to deploy and defend. If I would have gotten Rats out there, it would have forced him to freeze, even though his freeze would have killed the Rats, which means that his program stand still would have gotten the bar anyway. So regardless of the play I make here, which is probably going to be the most widely scrutinized one, I don't think I would have been able to stop the bar. Hindsight being what it was during the match live, I wasn't thinking that way. I was thinking get the tank out in front, try to deflect as much as I can. I didn't place him at the right time. I delayed half a second, or it could have been an energy issue as well, but the Father Maxi play there wasn't the greatest thing in the world and obviously cost me a bar. Now I'm going up against a Randy and a Nathan, but I've got a decent counter push to go along with it. He does have the higher level Nathan. I have the higher level, amazingly, Randy. I do like his play here of using Warboy Tweak. I try to match it with my Warboy Tweak. Unfortunately, though, his Randy both doing a crap ton of damage and his 2 range units are going to be good enough. Now I'm going to play Rats again in the side pocket. Again, I'm trying to distract as best as I can, and to try to take out Warboy Tweak if I'm able to as well, or at least one of those range units. The distraction works well enough for me to get Randy the new kid, who does 200 damage at level 4 with that front kick. Actually, probably does a little bit more than that. I see that where the time is right now, and I thought about playing Energy Staff, even though I wouldn't have gotten the full effect of it. But at this point, I'm just trying to get rid of Cyborg Kenny. I don't worry about using Juice God Ike against me, so I go ahead and play that there. I was upset that 4S Monkey just left my new kid alone there, so that I take almost 2 Enforcer Jimmy hits before it goes away. Now here is a difficult situation. I got 3 range units. I know he's probably going to play his tank, which is obviously what he does. I get the Energy Staff out here thinking that I will be able to have enough energy to hopefully counter this secondary push, but I do nothing to stop PC Principal again. So, but in that scenario, I didn't have really anything of value that would have stopped it. Plus, with him having PC Principal, I don't think I would have been able to stop it either. I went with the mind control play here, knowing he does have the Prophet Dougie, but at that point I was losing the bar either way. Either I was going to lose the bar to the PC Principal by him pushing, then had to deal with PC Principal still pushing on my new kid, and Prophet Dougie coming from one of the pockets as well. So I figured like that was the only play I had there to try to salvage as much as I could of a victory. This was a bad play on my part again, trying to play the 6th element Randy there, thinking that if I play it off to the side, it would distract enough of the units. But now he's got Cyborg Kenny, so I have a two mind-controlled Randys coming at me, and then Prophet Dougie, and that's it. That's match. So, match number 2 is, of course, a loss. We'll just move on to the next one. Alright, guys, moving on to match number 3 against the Dirty Steve from Casa Bonitas. Nice outfit, by the way, Dirty Steve. Nice outfit, by the way, as well as the in-game name. We know what the $S stands for. So there we go. He plays a couple of units down. I know I sat on 10 energy for a second there. I was trying to see more or less what Steve was going to play. I went with Father Maxi, obviously having the tank and the fact that the Enforcer Jimmy is going to play useless at that point by playing Father Maxi. Now this one was a questionable play on Steve's part. By getting all of these units to move forward, I know that Program Stan is a monster when he is sped up, but I knew that right there, he didn't have anything to counteract the rats. I could use the rats to get as much poke as possible, try to keep my Maxi alive as long as I could. I get the 4S Monkey here in the side pocket, get the freeze off. I lose the rats, of course, but now his Warboy Tweak's gone. His Nathan is ignored because 4S Monkey, again, is basically a Headhunter card just beelining from the new kid. Now I can just use my Warboy Tweak to get 4S Monkey to do my bidding for me. He takes a crap ton of damage. Robo Bebe goes down to the rats here, but my Warboy Tweak is going to be able to finish off these rats, and then he has no energy left. I know with the cry, that's why I didn't play a card there. I was going to play Juice Scout Ike. Him crying actually told me that he didn't have any energy to defend that. That's essentially what I gathered from that immediately in match. If I hadn't have saw that, I would have spent the energy. Would it have been a waste? Yes, because I would have lost 3 energy, he would have died, and I don't think I would have gotten the charge in time from Juice Scout Ike. So in fact, Dirty Steve helped me there immensely by using the crying emoji. Sometimes there's tells in this game, guys. You shouldn't always tell your opponent a tell like that. That was a huge tell, and I read it, I guess, I wouldn't say to perfection, but at least I understood why he used the cry emoji there. So Steve, next time, don't do that, because I would have wasted 3 energy there, which would have maybe helped you in, maybe not helped you overall, but would have helped you at some point, possibly in the match, by you not telling me that. I digress. We'll move on. So I got Juice Scout Ike here. I'm definitely going to use his ability before he dies, because I don't really care. I mean, Juice Scout Ike is terrible, right? But he's better than Gizmo Ike for this, so, you know, why would we use Gizmo Ike, especially with Robo Bebe and Nathan? That just doesn't make any sense. Anyways, we're moving on again. So we've got Father Maxi being hella distracted trying to go for Enforcer Jimmy instead of Randy, so Randy's doing work on him. Again, he goes with the Warboy Tweak. I don't like the Warboy Tweak in this scenario again. I know he's trying to get rid of Randy. I get it. I know that now he doesn't have anything to deal with my rats, so I know my rats are going to do very well for us. And look at what we got here again. The mind control. Steve, this is a dirty play, and you deserve every dirty little bit of it because you played the Douglas against me, right? So there I hit him with a thanks. And he's only got 69 health left to his name. We go with the energy staff. Probably didn't need it. I know I can get Robo Bebe's charge here. Take that Ike damage. Don't really care so much about that. And the Roomba beats him down for the win there. There we go. And an oops and a thanks. Thanks, Casa. I love getting some wins. Right there. Casa, of course, not in our bracket this week. And we'll move on to the last match. So I skip ahead real quick. Ooh, I moved a little bit too fast. There we go. So Master Chief from Chef's Recruits. Another person in our bracket. So we faced one from all 3 of the teams in our bracket. Now, one thing I will state real quick, I'm trying not to be overly commentative here in these to some degree, but I hope that Red Lynx continues to do this. Why do we get bracketed up against other teams if we don't actually face against them, right? Why are we always getting, I mean, I get that we need, as gold, we need to be paired against other gold teams, but we should be prioritized to face against people within our own bracket. What do you guys think of that? Do you guys agree, disagree with that? Doesn't necessarily mean just for Gold League. That would be for Bronze and Silver as well. But I mean, like, we should get paired up against our own teams in our own ladder first. That should be the top priority, because then otherwise, why are we competing against each other? Then, if we can't find someone within a certain time period, then we move on to somebody else within the same league, and then so on and so forth. That's just my opinion. That's my feeling. That's what a lot of people have stated. I've seen in comments as well, not only in my own groups and stuff like that, but in other chats and things like that. That should be something that should be fixed, but, I mean, it's Red Lynx right now. What do we expect? Okay, moving on. So we're going against Chef's Recruits. I don't know what Chef's Recruits has as cards, so I have to play this a little slow. I know they don't have Maxi. I do. I'm going to play Maxi. Anyways, I would have much rather had Maxi at level 6. I know obviously I don't have him to that point, but it probably would have been helpful. Maybe not immensely, but at least a little bit. So we're going to go with Randy here. Wait till PC Principal is targeting Maxi to do this, so we know he can't push him away. We know Randy can basically heal up these Nathan hits by Maxi healing him defaultly. Not fully, but enough. We're going to go with Program Stand over here on the side. He's going with Robo Bebe in the back. I'm going to try the Warboy Tweak combo. I'm going to play Warboy Tweak a little bit further back so I don't have him directly in the line of fire right away. Use Program Stand to get that freeze off to get rid of Robo Bebe. Randy's going to focus on Nathan, which is exactly what I want. Then we're able to deal with this one as well. But Program Stand cancels out Cyborg, Kenny, and dies immediately, which was crucial here, because if I would have lost Program Stand, would I have lost this? No, because look at how much health my Randy has. My Maxie was going to die. He's basically just a sacrificial lamb. It's 6 energy for me, in reality, with only being a level 5 in this. But having Program Stand die there was huge. That I knew that he was at an energy disadvantage. That's why I played Ike, to just get the bar real quick, and also to use his ability to give me a little bit of energy back in return. Now I've got all of this going on. I'm just going to play 4S Monkey in the back pocket. I don't think his Program Stand can't really stop me. I play the Roomba just as a distraction, plus the Roomba will be able to attack the new kid, and there we go. That's an easy 3-bar win. Then we're able to get my score, which we're able to see here right now. Alright guys, so there we go with the PvP matches, or for the Gold League this week. So we went 3-1 this week with a score of 100, and was able to get, what, 16th on the team there? So at least 16 of us got at least a score of 100 there. I think only about a handful of us got a team of got a score of 114. Only 6 of us did get the score of 114. But hopefully that's able to get us the win for this week. But 6 Samurais, I don't know how many players they have left to compete. We did face against someone from 6 Samurais. Unfortunately lost that match. We did play someone against Chef's Recruits and did beat them. So, I mean, we were able to at least play some people in our own bracket and actually able to get some wins. Again, all Gold League players here in this match. And the wait times were not very long for these matches, which was kind of nice. I was expecting longer wait times, but I guess some people waited till the last minute, like myself, to try to get those last couple of wins there in the last couple of hours before this resets. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will let you guys know with a pack opening and maybe do a vote deck breakdown for this next week's Team Wars. If that's something you guys would like, let me know down below in the comment section. But I may just go ahead and upload that before we get too many comments into this video. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, guys, my name is Drewzy.